Okay, so I thought I would do another quick one of these. I never have the time to actually get this stuff done well, tripod and all, so I'm just going to handhold from now on so I can do more of these faster. By the way, this is of course Kevin Strange since you're on my channel. Uh, I got to go to a little show I set up with my son. We bought a big collection, I think I showed it to you. And actually here it is right over here, all sort of more cleaned up. And funniest one of the this is a great con story. Small show, just like a town show, and I've been to it before. And I'm loading boxes in. I've got my son and a friend of his helping, and they're small, so they're not really helping. They're manning the booth while I'm loading boxes. I see a guy at the end of the counter, or at the near our booth, and I'm like, let me just check this thing out because he had looked like he had something cool, but I wanted to get these books in, and I figured, there's only dealers here. They're setting up. Well, my mistake. I should have gone right to him quickly. But what are you going to do? This is why I should have gone him quickly. I missed out on, literally, I guess, we'll put it this way. I walked up to him and I bought a bunch of things, which I'll show you in a second. You see one of them right there. But I asked him for a Strange Tales 180, first appearance of Animal Man. A Deathlock first appearance, and Captain Marvel, I think it's what's that Marvel whatever, number 12 or number 13, the Captain Marvel. He goes, I just sold it to that guy with a pile of other things for about $50. I almost ran after the guy and mugged him. I was so upset. But the good news was, I'm looking at silver lining wise, the good news was he had one of these. And Marvel Premiere Power Warlock, first appearance of Warlock. I did not pay $45. The guy had crazy prices. I mean, it was. I got this for next to nothing. I was ecstatic. I would put it in probably. The edges are pretty clear. You got a little bit down here. And the major thing is a little bit of a pull on the staple thing over here, but it's intact. There's no tear, but you can see there's some wear on it. I would still put this in probably fine condition, because I mean it's glossy. The cover still got some nice gloss to it, but I would say fine. For what I got it for, I think I got it for, after I talked him down, I think I paid $20 for it. So, unbelievable. And I've always wanted this. He's been one of my favorite characters for a long time. But the next book is the book that got my attention. As I'm asking him for these other things, and he's telling me they just got away, he pulls this book out of his, boxed start pricing. This is, of course, Marvel Premiere 15, the first appearance of Iron Fist. And I've got all the rest of these Marvel Premieres and his entire series. This copy is almost perfect. The corners are tight. It is beautiful. Glossy cover. I mean, it is just, it is incredible. And I said, how much do you want for that? And I kind of probably said it a little too quick. But he goes, $20. And I said, okay, add it to the pile. So I got a Marvel Premiere Iron Fist for $20. And I would put this in very fine plus, very fine easy copy. It is incredible. It was in Mylar, the whole 9 yards. Guy took care of it. And then a good note is, I found out, I went and chased the other guy down to see what he bought and how much he was selling them for. I did not care for the condition of any of the comics that he bought. I would not have bought that Animal Man or that Strange Adventures number 180. I just did not like the quality of it. So actually, it was funny that I was like, oh my god, I just missed him. But at the same time, just to get this, and that Warlock was incredible. And I got a few other things. He had a dollar box that was crazy because most of the things in the dollar box were in top loaders. So here's a top loader. So I bought probably $5 worth of books that I've already put them away. They were nothing special, but mostly for the top loaders. And that's just a Captain America, Brubaker Captain America number 23. That was a hole in my collection of that series. And I guess, because of the whole Civil War thing, that could be something good at some point. And again, top loader. I got This Strange Adventures. Again, top loader. As you can see, $5. Now, I mean, it's $5 for a reason. If you look down here, you can see that corner. It's got some pretty good, that'd be a color break right there, and a little bit up the side. But at the same time, the corners on the other edges are pretty tight. I mean, again, that kind of discounts it, and there's another little crease right here. But, I didn't care. I've always wanted this book just because it's one of my favorite Neal Adams covers of all time. I love the green and the red, the complementary color. Deadman's one of my favorite characters. And then I offered him $2 for it, and he took it. So I got it for $2. It's just a beautiful comic. And then the top loader to boot. There's just a blank top loader. And then I bought an Iron Fist number 2, which is, actually it's the one I didn't have. I've got a full run except for number 2. I bought this number 2. It is beat. I would put it at, I don't know, good. Maybe good plus, maybe VG minus, probably good plus. But he gave it to me for 50 cents, and it was in the top loader. So I figured the top loader alone was more than worth the pickup. So there's my quick I'm looking at the timer on this, 7-minute video. And I've just gotten a pretty big stash of books coming in that I've been ordering here and there. That I'm going to do a video on. And the other thing I wanted to do a video on is I'm walking with this cover to sort of keep it as a good background of these comics, the 33 boxes of comics that I bought in that collection for next to nothing. There wasn't this was in 80s, 90s, some newer stuff, but I did find a few gems here and there, so I'm going to do a video on that. And is this one of them? No, that's obviously not one of them. That's the Ravaged, of course, the ever-famous Ravage 2099, number 8. So that is not one of them. But there is a pile somewhere that has a bunch of stuff in it, but I can't find it. So I will be doing a video on that, however, at some point, showing some of the gems that I did find in there. So again, it's Kevin Strange signing out, and I've been enjoying the videos, and I'm always just so amazed that people are commenting and people are subscribing. I wish I could do more of these. I'm going to keep trying. Again, thanks to the community, and happy hunting, everyone.